Welcome back to my channel where we go from depressed to impressed through beauty, self-confidence, and lots of self-love. Today, I'll be showing you how I got this sparkly silver cool tone look. It's perfect for New Year's Eve if you want to like look full glammed. It's full coverage. You're gonna look amazing if you do this look because like bam, it's so like glam. It's so, I love silver cool tone colors and I think it just looks absolutely amazing for like New Year's Eve. If during or after this video you find it helpful, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Now, with all that being said, let's go from depressed to impressed.
Open up the windows, feel that summer wind, dancing in the court now, and I feel real.
Of course, like always, we have to take care of our skin with some skincare. I always like to put my skincare routine in my videos just because I want you guys to know that it is imperative to take care of your skin before doing your makeup, because how you take care of your skin is how your makeup is going to look. So the first thing we're gonna do is tone our face. So to tone my face, I'm using this toner right here. Ooh, toners feel so good on my skin. Just feels so refreshing. It's like my favorite thing like to start off with. Now for moisturizer, I'm using this Nonco Tea Tree Emulsion. I've been using this for like a couple weeks now and I just feel like my skin feels so moisturized. Like now that we're like, you know, in like the colder seasons, like my skin was really dry and I just feel like it's not so dry anymore as it like first was. I'm not used to my skin being so dry because I lived in Florida before, but now I see the struggle with dry skin. So this moisturizer, I will say, is not so bad. Now, because a little situation over here, this little pimplet decided to show up to the party and it really was not invited. It, you know, it just like, hey, I just want to show up and ruin your life. You know, this little thing over here and this one right here. Anywho, I'm using this little thing right here. I don't know if you can see, but this is a tea tree talc blemish spot, and basically you can put it without makeup or underneath your makeup and it helps like, you know, dry out the spot that needs help. And right now this needs help, so I'm gonna put a little spot on the area that, you know, needs help, and this is gonna go underneath my makeup and, you know, basically do its magic while, you know, I look fabulous. So this so it's an anti-blemish spot treatment solution, and this is, I got this in a Korean beauty box and I have used this before and it does work, and I haven't had like any big blemishes on my face until like recently. That's why we're using it today, and I wanted to show you guys because this I think was really cool when I got it in my beauty box. Now onto strawberry Pop-Tarts, because this smells like strawberry Pop-Tarts. This is my Minimo eye cream. Putting that underneath my eyes. Not in my eye, Nina. Underneath my eye. I don't know what I did here. Okay, I put it on, above my eye, in my eye, everywhere but under my eye. Off to a good start, you know. Now that our skincare is out of the way, we took care of our skin, we are ready to put some like makeup on, but we first have to prime our face for the makeup so that it can last longer and we can cover up some of these pores because they need help. I'm using my TULA Skincare Face Filter Blurring and Moisturizing Primer. I'm almost out of this because I like it. I'm gonna put that on my T-zone and work that in there, real good up in there. I always use two primers, one that's a little more moisturizing and blurring, and one that's like a really like pore, like let's get into those pores because you need help. You need to like really get into those pores. Anyways, I'm using the Fessional by Benefit Pore Primer and putting a lot of this because I really want to get those pores really filled. Our face is ready for some makeup. So because this is a full-on glam New Year's party, festive look. We want to be like full on glam, full on eyeshadow, full on everything. So I'm using the foundation Too Faced Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Wear. And this is a full-on heavy baby foundation. It's gonna last like all night. So this is what you need in your collection. And I am in the shade Vanilla. Now I'm applying this with my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. And just apply that all over your face. Well, no dirt, Nina. Apply it on your big toe. So no dirt, apply it all over your face. Yeah, I definitely want a full coverage foundation with this look because I feel like the eyeshadow is going to be very like bam and very sparkly and just like festive and, you know, an all night look, an all night cool tone look. And I just feel like if you have like a light or medium coverage, it's just going to look kind of awkward. You know what I'm saying? To make sure my foundation is all nice and smooth and all nice and blended out, I always like to go in with the sponge, so I'm using my Real Techniques sponge. Just going all over my face. Just applying a little foundation on my nose with the sponge and just lightly tapping it just to make sure that I have foundation evenly on my nose. I totally forgot to moisturize my lips, and I always like to moisturize my lips. I'm using the Hey Honey Trick and Treat Lip Balm, and this is a watermelon balm. I'm gonna put that on my lips. So before putting any lipstick or any lip product, I like to make sure it's nice and moisturized. Now on to concealer. Today I'm mixing two concealers. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade Vanilla. And I'm also using the Tarte-Shape tape in Light Sand. And I'm mixing these because this one is a little drier and this one is more hydrating, but this one's a little darker and this one's a little lighter. So I'm just mixing them up a little bit. And because I noticed the Tarte one dries fast, I'm not gonna do everything all at once. I'm gonna start with the eyes. Actually, it kind of looks like the same color on camera. All right, well, it's not in person, it's a little different. And I'm blending this out with a Sigma Precision Round P82 brush. So first I'm just blending it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with a sponge. I definitely put more than I needed. Actually, I can probably bring some up here, bring some here, bring some right here, bring some down here. Now that I have that blended out that way, I'm gonna take my sponge and just blend it out. Now to do a little spot conceal, because this needs to get covered up a little bit more, and this isn't exactly my color, this is maybe a little tanner, but this concealer is too light for me to use it here. I'm using this NYX-HDStudio Photogenic Concealer, and this is in the shade CW04. Just gonna put a little bit here, a little bit here, just lightly tapping it just to hopefully take away a little bit of the redness. The bump's still gonna be there because we also have, you know, medicine on it. Doesn't look that bad. It's a blemish, it happens, it's skin. Now we can go on to contour, and for contour I'm using this Fenty Beauty Matte Stix Truffle. I love this. Contouring where I need help, where I want to apply some shadows to my face. So this is what it looks like to contour. And to blend this out, I'm using my SEPHORA-Pro-Flawless Airbrush 56. So just go ahead and blend that out. I like to push it upward and then just push it in and then upward again. Make sure you're really getting into this bone right here, your cheekbone. And also try not to bring it too far out. You want to keep it like more like right here. And let's say you do bring it too far out, you can always, you know, put some concealer over here, or you can add some, you know, translucent powder. Now to contour my nose and down here, I'm using this MAC 224 SE brush and just going up and down my nose and just snatching it, making it all nice and snatched. Okay, once you take care of your nose, you're going to blend this out down here. Now that contour is all done, we can go ahead and bronze our face. I'm using the Hoola Benefit bronzer, and it's stunning bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer. I think almost everybody in the beauty, world knows this bronzer. It's like my hands down favorite bronzer. Okay, so this is my powder bronzer big brush, going in and applying this above where we contoured and up here on my forehead, the sides of my forehead. And I like being very bronzed, so I'm being extra with it. Bronzer is finished. Now we're gonna go on to the blush, and I'm using this Tarte-Paaarty blush. To apply the blush, I'm using this Morphe M105 brush. I love Tarte's little designs that they put on the blush, and applying this going upward. And I'm just gonna lightly set my under eyes just because they've been a little on the drier side. That's why I used a more hydrating concealer. I'm using the Shape Tape setting powder, and I'm using two brushes, one for my face and one for my under eye. For my under eye, I'm using the e.l.f. powder blurring brush. It looks like this. And for my face, my overall face, I'm using the Morphe M527 brush. So these two brushes. For my under eye, I'm just applying just a little bit underneath, and then just applying on the big brush and going into my T-zone where I normally get really oily, especially like I usually get it really on my nose. Now we can go ahead and do some highlighting. Bam, popping on the camera. So I'm using this EB, whatever, however the heck you say it, and look at this beautiful shade. Ooh, yes, I'm gonna sparkle bedazzle myself. And this is the Radiant Glow highlighter, and I'm applying this with my Morphe M510 brush. And first I'm going to stamp it. Oh, do you see this stamp? And applying a little bit on my temples, so go in upward motion. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that's beautiful. And I'm just applying a little bit on the tip of my nose, a little bit in between my brows, a little bit on my chinny chin, and with my finger, a little bit on my cupid's bow. Bam, 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 bam. Now our face is complete. We can start moving on to the eyebrows and the eyes. For eyebrows today, I'm using this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It's upside down, whoopsies. And I'm pretty sure this is in the color Espresso. I'm not quite sure. Or a like dark brown color. Adding a little tail at the end. I'm like missing hair there. I'm putting in where I am missing hair. This brow needs all types of different goddesses. Now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Espresso Tinted Brow Gel and just going over. Now we can start the eyes. First, I'm gonna prime my eyelids, my eyeballs, and I'm using the MAC Prolong Paint Pot, and I'm using my Ofa Beauty brush and just applying that evenly all over my lid and kind of cleaning up my brow bone as well. And then after going in with my finger and evening it out. I'm gonna set this eye primer using my Shape Tape setting powder and using this brush just to make sure my eyes are definitely not gonna go anywhere. Well, duh, my eyes are not gonna go anywhere. They're on my body, but I meant my eyeshadow. That's what I meant. So just make sure that it is all nice and dry. So today I am using two palettes. I'm using this Teddy Boy Butter London palette, and this came in a subscription box. I totally forget which subscription box, whoopsies. And then I have this 39L Hit the Lights by Morphe palette. Oh, look at this. Look how beautiful, and the colors are absolutely beautiful as well. To start off this look, we're going into this Teddy Boy palette, and the first color we're going into is Simon, and I'm using this Morphe M505 brush, and I'm just applying that all over my crease and above the brow bone as well, and on the bone as well. Once that's all nice and blended, I'm gonna go into the color Freddy, and I'm using this Luna Magic brush. And I'm just applying this to the crease. Just to warm this up, or to cool it down. Get it? Because it's a cool tone. No? All right, I'll shut up. Next color that I'm going to be going into is Nick, and I'm using this Morphe M507 brush, and just lightly, because this is a dark color, guys, so lightly build up on this color, like just suave, gentle with this color. And you're just going to be applying this on the outer corner. See, I was so soft, there's not even anything on this brush. And yeah, just a little on the outer corner. You can drag it out a little bit, like so, on the your lash line. Kind of make this area a little intense. Ooh, poked my eyeball. Didn't mean to do that. And just kind of, blend it outward. Next color that I'm going into is Archie, and I'm using this Luna Magic brush, and I'm just applying this all over my lid. Once that's all nice on the lid, I'm using this Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to wet it with this Rosewater. And going into the Morphe palette now, I'm going to go into the shade Love Bomb, and this is where we're gonna add like the silver, the heavy silver. So just go ahead and put that on your brush and just stamp that on. Guys, it's New Year's, it's new beginnings. We gotta bedazzle, we gotta sparkle. So don't be shy with this color. I look like I'm ready to party. Now let's do the other eye. So make sure you spray your brush, get it all nice and juicy. That's what she said. Now once we have all the sparkle, we're gonna take that same brush and go back into Mick and just blend that out on the outer corner. And I'm actually gonna put this underneath my eye so that I don't get any fallout from the glitter. Now I'm gonna deepen this up just a little more. I'm gonna take like this smudger brush, and this is my Morphe M508 brush, and I'm going into Rupert. And I'm just gonna put this right here, just a little on like the lash line, and like kind of go upward, and then blending that out. Doing the same on this side. along here. Now we're gonna do a tiny wing. Now let's do underneath our eyes, and I'm going with my Morphe M321 brush, going into the Simon color. With this Morphe M165 brush, I'm going into NYX and just putting that on my lash line. Now I'm adding some liner on my waterline, and this is the Araceli black liner. Now time for some lashes. Now for mascara, I'm using the Essence Lash Princess. For lashes today, I'll be using these lashes. I do not know the name for them, but they look like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put these lashes on my eyes, and I'm gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hi, how you doing? See how much, like, bam, it just adds. My eyes are a little watery because I got some mascara in my eye, so it's like, burning a little bit. But anyways, I'm okay, I'll be fine. I'll live. I'm going into this this color right here, and I'm gonna put this in my inner corner just to add some, like, bam, really make this pop. Ooh, you see, add some, like, really, just add some, like, highlight right there. Yes, and a little bit to the brow bone. A little bit up here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now on to lips. We're almost finished with the look. I'm so excited. For lip, I'm using two colors right here. For the first color, I'm using this MAC Satin Brave New Bronze, and I don't think they make this color anymore. Like, I'm so sad. Look, I can't even, it doesn't go anymore. I'm gonna line my lips with this Morphe M443 brush with this color, so I like to use a brush to line my lips. And just fill it in a little bit. I'm just gonna overline it just a tiny bit, just to make my lips appear a little more luscious. Then go ahead and fully color them. It's a little hard because there's like nothing left, so I'm just gonna pat it. Now I'm gonna take this Morphe Jeffree Star Crown Lip Gloss, and I'm just gonna apply this to, like, the middle. And just use my finger to, like, pat it. Now for the finale, making sure we don't have lipstick on our teeth. Never fails. I always get lipstick on my teeth. Don't know why, just always happens. But for the real finale, we have to set our face. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Just had to add a couple more just to really lock it in, because this is for, like, New Year's partying, you know? Gotta make sure it's really locked in there, because you know you're gonna have a couple drinks, you know, you could, and it might get a little spicy, so you're gonna make sure you're all good. All right, warriors, this is the final and completed look. I think it came out, no, not I think, I know it came out gorgeous. Remember, we have to stop double guessing ourselves. We have to applaud ourselves for things that we do. So I know it came out amazing. I put in the hard work, all right guys? Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Thank you so much for sticking around and supporting. I really do hope that you guys can really recreate this look for New Year's. I really hope that you guys enjoy your holidays and all the positivity like I am sending your way, and this new year brings you so much joy, and this holiday season just really gives you all the positivity that you need, because we all need it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely all need it. You are a warrior. Stay a warrior and keep fighting. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Don't think about it. Don't wanna think about it. I'm feeling free when the window's down. Don't think about